Hello, Internet. I'm Matt Haas. All right. I'm angry. I'm angry. There is something happening on the internet that is a secret, and I can't figure it out. And I've Googled it till my heart's content. And someone out there knows the answer, and I'm mad that I can't have it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is an app called Procreate. It is like a Photoshop type app for the iPad. It's $10. $10, and it's a fully functional image editing and animation app built for the iPad. 10 bucks. I did this with it, for example. Okay, that's kind of cool. My name is written in real time. It wasn't an image that just boop showed up. It actually wrote it. But I want that to be better. I want it to, there's some improvements I need to do to this. And here's the issue. I want the lines to have a black outline underneath. Okay? So if I have like a light background over this, you can see it. Or if I have a dark background, you can, because you never know what's, whatever. So there's a way to do a double line stroke. And I figured it out. I can do it, but not the way I want to do it. Let me show you. Over here, nope, not there. Here, watch this person do what I'm talking about. So you see how there's, and if anyone can find how to do this, please let me know. I will give you, I would like to say $1 million, but I don't have $1 million. So you see how the line is white and then it's with a black outline. Now watch what happens. When she lifted up the pencil and drew again, this is an intersecting line with no crossbars. Okay? That's huge. Because once you lift up the pencil and put it back down, this black line here would continue. You would have a black line here and a black line there. I don't want that. I want this effect. This is the effect that I want. Now, there is a brush you can buy here. This is someone else's. She doesn't own this, but she's pointing you to this other developer's brush that you can buy for $40. I think it's $37. You can buy the brush that does this effect, but you can't do the effect. All of the tutorials, that was the one I was watching. All of them don't show how to do this. This one, that one, outline text. All of the outline text stuff, when you pick up the brush, it starts a new object over top of the old one, and you can't do it. So this is my challenge. Hi, Einar. This is my challenge to the community, is figure this out. What setting is there? You have to describe like the top stroke and the bottom stroke, and you merge them together, and then it has both those properties. And there's some setting that means when you pick it back up, it doesn't do like a new object over top. It melts all of the white top layer together and that black underline. How do you do it? Show me the setting. I've been through probably 20 different searches. Each search result shows about 30 or 40. I've been through 30 or 40 different videos of each one of those 20 searches. I've done hundreds of videos trying to figure out this, and whoever knows the answer is not telling which setting buried in the iPad can make that happen. Here we go. I always ask my daughter, and she figures it out for me. I will ask her to see if she can figure it out for you. Thank you, anonymous Facebook user. There's a Restream.io link. You can click, then I can see your name and avatar. That'd be great. I should offer a reward. I will, well, put it this way. I can buy the pencil for $40. So my reward can't be more than 40 bucks. Let's say if someone shows me this setting or points me to a video that shows me that setting, I'll give you 15 bucks. 15 US bounty if you can show me how to do that. That would be amazing. Yeah, there's got to be a way to do it. And she talks about, and see, this is clickbait right here, because look, she says how to outline. She basically says, look, I'm teaching you how to do this, but she just says, buy this guy's brush. She doesn't show you how the brush is built, and the guy doesn't tell you. The guy just says, here's my 3 brushes, and he's got a whole pack he's got a whole pack. He's got 3 packs. He's got packs that when you do this, whoops, all right, pushed the wrong button. He's got a pack that when you do this cross stroke, it'll be a line here, a line here, a line here, and a line here. He's got that technique, and he's got the technique I can do. When you do this, they would only be the horizontal lines, and he's got brushes that do this effect. But he's not telling you how they're done. No, I didn't buy the brush. I'm on a mission to figure it out myself. Procreate. Procreate is a iPad app that's like Photoshop, but it's not Photoshop. It's a third-party image and video animation, but the video animations is pretty minimal. It's a Photoshop for the iPad, but it's not made by Adobe. It's made by Procreate. It's $10, and it's an amazing little app. It can do the layers, it can do the Gaussian blur, it can do all kinds of cool effects. Yeah, for 10 bucks. I mean, $9.99 is what the app costs. One-time purchase, and you got it. And this is what I did with Procreate. I did this. But I wanted to draw those letters with a thicker black outline in real time. And I can do it, but when I do this crossbar and when I do this crossbar, it's a separate bar on top. It doesn't look, I want the letter forms to look like this. With all the black, the thicker black outline underneath and the green uninterrupted. Because usually the brush packs have special settings that will affect you. Yeah, I know. I don't think you can do that effect without buying, well, the special settings. But isn't the special setting just a setting of the software? Like someone knew what, like I don't think this guy engineered new software that alters the app. I don't think he has proprietary software altering extension. It's not an extension, it's just a brush. It's a brush that's built with all of the settings of the tool, and he used some combination of settings between the top the top color and weight and the bottom color and weight, like white thin on the top, black thick on the bottom. And he had some sort of property between those 2 layers that once you lift up the brush and you start a new object, that white top layer melts together and doesn't let the black go. It has to be an inbuilt setting of the Procreate app that there's some checkbox or there's some slider or there's some setting that he knows to do that. And I've been through hundreds of videos to figure it out. I mean, I could do the double outline, but that top stroke always takes over. It's on top. I don't want the top stroke to be on top. I want it to be all of my lift up and lift downs. I want it to be one seamless piece of art. And I want all the black thick outline on the bottom. So this is what happens. See, as a web developer, and as someone who knows a lot of complicated desktop publishing applications, video editing apps, illustration apps, when there's something I see happening and I can't figure it out, and the internet is going out of its way to obscure it from me, I'm on a mission. I don't let it go. I think some brush packs have a lot more CSS coding or other coding that you can't do on your own. I have purchased a bunch of packs that do cool things that you can't do on your own. It has coding with, wow, really? Yeah, you got sucked into a problem solved. Oh, big time. Big period, time period. Big time. All right, I got a busy day. I got to jump off. Please, if anyone can figure this out, let me know. And if I don't hear anything for a few days after this publishes, I'm probably going to give the guy $37 it is for his triple brush pack super extravaganza, and I'll just eat it. But this is what I'm trying to do, is just have this with a black background, so when I have white underneath it or black underneath it, I want this to show up good everywhere. Like if I put this up here, like I usually have green behind here, so like that wouldn't work. See, as a streamer, you don't want to deal with this nonsense. You want to build things that are robust, and you want to build things that will work in all environments. I know, Sarah, help me. You're good with these brushes and digital art. Rewind this. I have a bounty. $15 bounty if someone can figure out how to do what I've explained in a day or two before I end up giving some developer $37 that I don't want to spend. It's not about the money. It's about the knowledge. When someone obscures knowledge from me, I get angry, because that's not my motive. My motive is to give knowledge to everyone so everyone's stuff can be better. This dude has knowledge and he's not sharing. He's not sharing. And it's knowledge that no one else has figured out, because if someone else figured it out, like he did, I would hope that they would be more forthcoming with the answer. So, yeah. Well, I know. But I want the effect. See, that's the thing. I want it. I want to be able to do this with a black background, drawn in real time. I could put the black background up there, and I could draw over top of it. That's not what I want. I want the green and the black to happen coming out of the pen. That's the requirement. That's what I want what I want when I want it. I sound like a spoiled brat. But seriously, it's not about the money. It's about the knowledge. There's someone knows how to do this, and no one has put it on the internet that I can find. And I'm good at the internet. I mean, I'm the tech guy. I'm the YouTube guy. I know the internet, and it is not out there. I'm pretty sure we can create an animated video in PowerPoint. Cool. Well, as I'm diving down this rabbit hole, I'm figuring out how to do other cool stuff with Procreate, and I'm firing up my Skillshare account, which I have, and I'm going to take some Procreate lessons. So, I mean, there's a lot of positives I'm figuring out. I'm like, oh, I can do this for my overlay, or I can do this for my video, or I can do this for my art. So I'm kind of stepping up, my game a little bit here with all this. But this one thing has really got me, I know. All right, I must go. For $10, $9.99. It's friction free. That's what Procreate costs. I mean, hashtag not sponsored. It's a great app. There's a whole cottage industry. There's whole YouTube channels on just how to learn Procreate. It takes the whole power of Photoshop, puts it into a tablet, and it does it in an elegant, intuitive way. I mean, the gestures are all there. We've got the quintuple tap, the triple tap. I mean, these people fly through the thing. It's almost like they just think about what they want, and Procreate does all this creative, complicated stuff. It's like magic. Once you start getting the techniques, once you know the app, which it's not a big learning curve. I mean, it's a tablet app, but it's like a cheat code for Photoshop. You can do all the complicated things in Photoshop in a simplified yet professional and powerful iPad app that costs $10. $10 and a $37 brush pack if I can't figure this out. Okay, I got to go. I love you all. Thanks for hanging. Peace.